it's quite commonly known to everyone in the world that DNA is instructions which define the structures of an organism. And much of it,
as I said before, I'm perfectly happy to accept your definition of information. What I'm happy with, and the reason that I sought to interrupt you at the beginning of your last sentence, and I apologize for doing so, is because the very first premise was one that I was uncomfortable with. That is to say that information cannot be created other than by a mind. Those weren't quite the words you used, but that was the interpretation I took, and I think the meaning that you intended. And on what basis are you suggesting that?
Because information is knowledge, which requires a sender and a receiver. And
your
knowledge, it requires mind.
Well, we've gone from knowledge to information, and this is the sort of, as I say, one of the problems of using somewhat generic terms to define something quite specific.
No, there's nothing generic about that. Information is quite indeed knowledge. I mean, if it were not, then there would be no such thing as information. If you wrote down a paragraph that states, I have 10 blue balls, is it not known? Is it not knowledge that the 10 blue balls? Please, if it's not information, if information, that would constitute information, because I could pass it to you and you could read that and you could understand what it says.
You're big on this. I'm agreeing with all of this, Neph. You're wasting your time.
Okay, so. All right. Then
the point I want to get to is that information can only. No, please. No, I'm agreeing with you, Neph.
I'm trying to finish my statement. So it's not only information, but it's knowledge, because the person who created that statement knows that the 10 blue balls exist. See, so it's knowledge.
Sorry.
Yes, but Nephi, I'm agreeing with all of that. I fully accept that, and that's why I said just pause there, because there's no need. It's the very first statement that you made, and let's concentrate on that. That is to say, information can only come from a mind. Right. Firstly, mind is a very nebulous concept as well. But what are you basing the fact that information can only come from a mind?
Because
that's the core of the dispute here, I think.
Okay. Information is knowledge, which requires a sender and a receiver.
No, it's not knowledge.
Oh, I just proved to you it is.
No, you didn't. You made a bad argument. Information, according to physics, is a reduction of entropy in a closed system.
I'll ask you a question then. If I wrote a statement that I have 10 blue balls on a piece of paper and handed it to you, would you not consider that statement? Would you not consider that information? Did you not receive the information from me that I have 10 blue balls? Well, I think you would say yes, okay? And then was it not known to me before when I created that statement? Did that statement not represent what I know in my mind, that I have 10 blue balls? Of course it does. So you see, information is knowledge passed from a sender to a receiver.
Information is not knowledge.
Oh, then every book in the world doesn't exist.
Can I read something real quick? It's just one
sentence. How you can go from a statement that information is not knowledge to a statement that therefore there are no books in the world.
Information
is so preposterous.
Information is not knowledge.
Even you must realize how ludicrous that is.
Information is not knowledge, you say?
Can DPR.
Information is not knowledge.
Wow.